Hello Cancer, good to see you guys again. Sorry it's been so long. I am going to start out with mini readings and then get back into the swing of things. So be sure to subscribe so you can get all of the amazing intuitive guidance that we have to offer here. My name's Nima and I'm the Imperial Mystic. Let's go ahead and start with your current energy for you, Cancer. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Definitely feeling emotional contentment. I feel like you're taking your emotional health very seriously. I feel like you're surrounded by loyalty. I feel like you're feeling, just in general, feeling really good. I feel like you're feeling inspired as well, like creatively. Because I'm looking at those yellow flowers. I feel like when you feel good, you honestly just perform at your best, and you're releasing all kinds of, like, there might be a lot of thoughts that come pouring in, but you're more focused on your feelings. You're realizing that you can produce more, feel more, be more happy when you're in the feelings and not in the thoughts. So I feel like you're actually in the process of freeing yourself out of that Eight of Swords energy. Let's look at your recent past energy here, Cancer, and then we'll take a peek at your love, money, life path. What is this? All right, in your recent past, we have the Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. There was a loss of control or something, there was just too much, again, thinking, too much calculating. Someone was very calculated. One person was very calculated, while the other person was very loving and giving, willing to give it all. Like with that Page of Cups, he's very willing to like give it all, but something changed here with the butterflies. Something transformed, and I feel like you felt like you had lost something, lost control, lost resources, lost stability, lost feeling like you're in control of your time, your energy, your resources, or something like that. But I feel like someone was being very foxy, very sly in your recent past. Yeah, that's very interesting. I feel like someone tried to drain you of your childlike wonder, your childlike bewilderment, and your ability to envision. Someone's trying to take from you. Six of Wands. They see you as a very successful person, and it's like they're trying to take your strength, suck it out of you. Anyways, let's look at your present energy. We have the Star in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So don't allow this to make you bitter. Just allow it to make you better. I know that sometimes, even when we're avoiding the thoughts, just the avoiding it can sometimes cause a little bit of bitterness or kind of harden us a little bit. So allow yourself to acknowledge a feeling, heal from it, and glow up from it. And just, you know the truth. You're very logical right now. I feel like you can see through a lot of lies, especially because you're more in your feelings type of thing and avoiding the thoughts. But just, communicate. This is a lot to do with self-expression too. Just communicate your needs, self-express. Do not repress anything, because you're in a really good position to manifest amazing things. Just don't crack up, don't become bitter, don't crack up. Future energy for Cancer. Something flip. It did. We have the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Something's coming to an end. And I feel like this is going to be for the better, because I feel like you've been feeling pinned down by these thoughts. I feel like the thoughts are going to come back up. They're going to hurt a little bit. And then they're going to kind of, hopefully you'll digest it appropriately, and it's going to give you a new life. Because with the Ten of Swords, that means that's it. That's all. That's the end of the suffering. And with the Death card, that means it leads to a new life with that white rose. It means there's going to be like a cleansing. Like you're going to return to a pure state of being able to be back in that Page of Cups without any kind of holding back or defensiveness. All right, let's look at your love life block right now. Love life obstacle. The Nine of Swords. These thoughts, like, you need to journal. Definitely get a journal and just write a bunch of shit down and then let it go. Don't judge it, just let it go. Because there's a lot of thoughts just haunting you, and it is affecting you whether you know it or not. It might not be affecting you right now, but down the line it is going to come to a head. And so why not kind of just, you know, journal a little bit. My favorite is just journaling as soon as I wake up, because then I'm not like awake enough to be like, okay, I'm not gonna write about this, or, you know, something like that, or I'm not awake enough to judge it, you know. There's definitely some defensiveness and feeling of like the wounded warrior. So don't allow old stories, old experiences come back to wound you. Don't let the old stories, the old beliefs, and all of that stuff come back to wound you, because I feel like you're on to something right now. But the thoughts are there to test you. So just, you know, digest them, accept them, and move on. What is your guidance to overcoming this love block? Also, I feel like someone's being a little bit shut out. She has her arms crossed across her chest, so it's like shutting out love, shutting out, not being receptive. And here is your guidance for overcoming that. 6 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. This is awesome, because 2 6s means you're on the right path. It's just time to kind of like move towards calmer shores without repressing anything, actually taking everything into account, like not being in control of your resources, but being more mindful of your resources, more mindful of the seeds that you sow, being more reciprocative in a relationship. If you're having a hard time giving back because your thoughts are too much, totally understandable. Express it to that person. I'm sure they'll understand. As long as you clearly communicate, it's fine. But with the 6 of Swords, it's like you're ready to move away towards the unknowns, or you need to be ready to move away towards the unknowns with confidence. The swords shouldn't haunt you. The swords should be carried as like a medal of, this is what I've overcome. This is what these are the lessons that I learned through experiences. Instead of them feeling like they're attacking you. It's good to have thoughts. It's good. We can never shut our mind off. But if the mind is going in a negative way, then we need to start moving towards calmer shores without actually suppressing or repressing anything. What is your money block right now, Cancer? Money obstacle for you. The Strength in reverse. So I feel like you're just in a position where the thoughts are disempowering you, or someone around you. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Just be aware of anyone draining you of your strength, because your strength, any relationships always affect your money, always. So just be aware of how you're feeling around those around you. If, you know, I feel like you're surrounded by loyal people, but there might be someone that's trying to kind of break you away from those loyal people or something. It could also be your thoughts for some of you. So how to overcome this money block, this money obstacle. You might not be feeling confident enough, but you have what it takes. Like, you have a lot of great resource cards here. And for your how to overcome the obstacle, your money obstacle, we have Judgment and the Hangman. It's time to see things from a different perspective, and you might be waiting for, someone might be waiting for a message or a call from you. I feel like there will be huge rewards on the other side of answering that call. So just be aware, and be aware that you might not be seeing things as they are. So just allow yourself to see things from a different perspective and find an enlightened way of approaching things, you know. Don't have, I feel like this is like these are also your guides trying to remind you that there's no reason to be afraid. Wake up out of the overthinking, get yourself back into the now, and kind of maneuver this in a way that you are already ready for. But with the coins falling out of his pocket, be willing to lose a little bit to gain more. Okay, what is your life path overall? And then also, I have this thing that I'm going to start doing where I show one piece of jewelry for every reading. This is a healing talisman that you can find on my website or in my Etsy, linked in my bio. It is hand-sculpted polymer clay made with quartz, aura quartz, rose quartz, and tanzanite. So this is great for empowerment, self-esteem, self-love. This is also good for amplification of any manifestational intentions that you have. So just, you know, they charge in the full moon. You can check it out, and everything else in my website. I also have my Patreon up. Back to life path, and then we'll skip on to your oracle card. Life path for Cancer. Okay, that's a lot. That's too much. 1 or 2 cards, please. Cancer life path. 3 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's you've spent so much time waiting around, plotting, planning, calculating with the 2 of Wands in reverse. Put the blueprints down. It's time to celebrate. Like with the 3 of Cups in reverse, it's like you haven't been playful enough. You haven't been playing enough. Also, if you guys are involved in a situation where there might be a third party, just let it go. Honestly, just let it go, because you have something way better on the other side of that. There's no reason to kind of hang yourself up, especially with the 7 of Swords that was in your reading earlier. Just kind of let it go. You know, way better will replace it. All right, your inner child card, Cancer. The Cosmos, boundlessness, direction, and creative force. The night sky holds many a wonder, some that we can see with our eyes and some that we only know with our hearts. Take time today to connect with the cosmos, go stargazing, read about lunar cycles, or study astrology. While I'm recording this, the new moon is tomorrow. So just be aware that you can start a new beginning, clean slate anytime you want, but these energies are really helpful to do so, and especially for journaling. Like for you, with how many swords we had, I would say journaling will really help clear your water, so that you can drink from it again. Because if our mind is taking control over us, then our water becomes stagnant, and then we drink from it and it's poisoned and our decisions are shit. So just, you know, journal it out. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It helps, and I really need the validation to keep going with this. So love you guys. See you next time.